Hey guys, in this video my cat is meowing a lot in the background. I tried to edit it out, but I couldn't. Enjoy the video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Upshift YouTube channel. This is another late one. It's 1:45 a.m. Over where I am currently, and we are getting some news now. It's a few hours ago, but we are getting some news that Logan Sargent will more than likely get the Williams seat for 2023. He gets the seat if he gets the Super's license points needed to be a Formula 1 driver. This is coming from Jost Capito himself. I just want to get my opinion out there. So Jost Capito was quoted today talking to the race saying, "We feel like he's ready to race, and under the condition that he has enough Super license points after Abu Dhabi, he will be our second driver next year. I'm a fan of getting young drivers through to Formula 1 as quick as possible, get him in as quick as possible, and find out if he is capable of staying in Formula 1 long term. I think he is. In his first year of Formula 2, he won races, and he's been qualifying very well throughout his career, so I believe he is absolutely ready to be in Formula 1. That is a strong statement from Jost Capito. He added, "We can have a rookie because with Alex we still have a young but already very experienced driver. He is established so well in the team, and he's getting fantastic results. He's working well with the team, so we can put a rookie alongside him." So again, that's very big statements from Jost Capito with their intent of where this team will be going in the very near future. They'll have two pretty decently young guys, I believe. If I go to Logan Sargent, he is currently 21, and Alex Albon, I believe, is around 25, 26. Yes, he is 26. Just turned 26 a few months ago. So yeah, two pretty decently young drivers. I think Logan's going to be he's one of only two drivers, I believe, other than Sonoda, who will be born in the 2000s. So yeah, pretty young lineup. I want to say this because I see a lot of people saying, why didn't they sign Drogovic? Why didn't they sign Teo Porcher? Why did they go with a guy who's not really wasn't really challenging for the title in the later rounds? It's simply because the driver academies especially are so hard to work around right now. Williams had to fight for Alex Albon to get him into Williams, and Red Bull had to fight through Mercedes and all that stuff. Drogovic was just signed to, I believe, a couple-year deal, actually, to Aston Martin to be their reserve driver alongside, alongside Nico Hülkenberg. Yeah, he's part of the driver development program. He's going to be driving an FP1 for Aston Martin. So yeah, he's already tied down severely to Aston Martin. Teo Porcher is signed, cemented down to Sauber and Alfa Romeo, their kind of driver academy. And especially with people like Felipe Drogovic and Teo Porcher, driver academies don't want to let go of those guys because those guys are immensely talented, and especially someone like Teo Porcher, who is still so incredibly young. He is 19. He was born only 3 years before me. He's only 19 years of age. And he just turned 19 a few months ago. So he's still a pretty young kid. So yeah, those guys are cemented down. And Logan Sargent's in the Williams driver academy. So, and someone like Antonio Giovinazzi, who would be, to be honest, a good option. That's Ferrari. Hülkenberg also in Aston Martin. Mick is now, I don't know what Mick is actually a part of. It seems like he's still part of Ferrari. I don't know. But the one problem I do have with this signing is Logan's inexperience in racing still. He's still, again, 21 years old. He's a rookie in F2. Not doing incredibly, he isn't doing pretty impressively, but not shooting out. He's actually third. Oh, I thought he was fourth, fifth, or something like that. Yeah, but never mind. He is fourth. So yeah, never mind. He is fourth, doing actually pretty well. I that's my bad. Doing fourth, ahead of Jack Doohan and Jihan Daruvala. But even though he is third, the inexperience does show sometimes. And that's the one concern I have. He's more than 100 points behind Felipe Djokovic right now, going into the last the last round in Abu Dhabi, and it's just a big point for me where I think give Logan one more year in Formula 2, let him progress as a driver. I just don't think that he's ready for this big of a step up into F1. But like Jos Capito said, just they're going to give him a chance. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, it does for Williams. And they're at the back of the grid right now. So it doesn't really matter to them anyways. So it's kind of just test it, see if it works. It doesn't, whatever. Yeah, but to be honest, for me, I do think, to be honest, I think that Antonio Giovinazzi would have been a better signing, in my personal opinion, because Antonio has, how old is Antonio Giovinazzi's still only 28. He's only 28, which in the grand scheme of things, not that old for an F1 driver, because Nick de Vries is 27 now, and he's getting his F1 debut. Yeah, he is. And I'm not really comparing Antonio Giovinazzi and Nick de Vries, but Giovinazzi's not that old. He is a talented driver, and he does have pretty decent backing behind him, and then he gives you that Italian support that will actually give a step up. And unfortunately, what I don't think Williams is considering, and I've told this to a lot of people, Americans, we will not care about Logan Sargent. We won't. We just simply won't care about Logan Sargent because he's at the back of the grid with a team that's not very big, especially they're a big team like in F1, but in America, they're not that big. When I went to the US Grand Prix, all the stuff I saw people wearing was Red Bull, Mercedes, the big team, McLaren, all those big teams. Barely saw anyone wearing Williams. That's not really going to get anyone in it. If he's not winning races or getting podiums or competing for a championship, Americans won't care about an American driver on the grid. That's just, it's simple. So I think they're hugely miscalculating how much support they'll get from the US, which is unfortunate. But I do think I'll give Logan a chance. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I do think he might be pretty good. Maybe he won't. We'll have to see. But yeah, Logan Sargent, probably, if everything goes to plan, an F1 driver for 2023 for Williams. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.